Hello people YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to just going to do a little channel update and stuff. Last night I was going to record the golf show, which is kind of a concept that I've come up with, just basically going over some of the results and tournaments that I've had in pixelated golfers. Because running a society, I feel that it would maybe just give a bit more input into how I run the society. I didn't do it last night. It was a kind of weird day. We basically went into town. Um, I recorded a video, I think, before my wife came back. I did the Project Car 2 demo. But the plan was I was going to do a live stream at night and do the kind of golf show, but I might do that tonight, hopefully, fingers crossed. But last, I don't know, we basically came home, we had dinner, and then the night just seemed to go in kind of quick. And I never really. It was one of those nights I never really done much. I did play. I think I streamed Gran Turismo as well. I did my kind of daily gift card run where I basically just go in a couple of races, get the 26 miles and get the gift card. So I did that. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. It just seemed to the night just seemed to really go in kind of quick. I've just recorded the F1 2017 Monaco Grand Prix, which, yeah, it just wasn't good really. Gran Turismo's actually changed. There's an update. There's 1.06 is updated. They've actually done quite a lot. There's three new cars in. They've done a lot of stuff where some of the campaign modes you can do offline, um, which is quite good. They've added a lot of stuff to it, the car physics as well. Um, there's You can do stuff in the decal or the decal. Uh, you can change your car paint job and stuff offline. So they've actually added a couple of things to it. Um, Downloaded The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It's a Game of the Year edition. It was $13.99. I've kind of wanted to play The Witcher 3 for quite a while because it is quite a good game. Um, but you get all the DLC with it. You get there's this like the whole season pass thing. Whether I'll actually make a video on that game, I probably don't know because I've got Ghost Recon there that I do my kind of casual playthrough. So I want to maybe keep that as just like a casual playthrough sort of thing. There's a demo of Project Cars, which I must admit I enjoyed playing it. Yeah, Rory McIlroy PGA Tour. When I did the Project Cars 2 demo, I basically I was going through my games and I saw that I had PGA Tour, and I said, "Do you know what? I'm actually going to play this after I play Project Cars 2 demo," and I did, and it's funny how a game that I played a lot of. I was at season 5. I think I'm actually just about to play the PGA Championship. I think I've got a tournament and then it's a PGA Championship. So I've done 5 seasons in that game. So I've actually done quite a lot of sort of groundwork on it. So I put the disc in, booted it up, played it. I just basically picked Chambers Bay. I think that's the kind of default course when you go to like Play Now. And I played it, and to be honest, I was rusty at it. Once you go away from a game, it's a bit like the Golf Club 2. When you play it, you get to know the finesse shots, like your chips, your yardage control, all that stuff. But when you walk away from a game, and when I went and played PGA Tour, I just didn't have the distance control. I didn't really have like pitching or like hitting like a flop shot in or an approach shot. I just wasn't really like the wind, how much it affected it, the distance, elevation change, and yardage. I just didn't have that. So I played really poor. I mean, I was like 11 over par or something, or 12 over par. I wasn't really bothered about keeping like a good score. I just wanted to play it and see how it felt. And when I played PGA Tour, I must admit, as I said, I've stated this before, I actually really quite enjoyed playing PGA Tour. I found it really easy on the analog stick swing, so I went to the 3-click swing, which actually does make the game it does make it more difficult, and I think it's a better game with the 3-click swing. That's just my opinion. Um, but I actually had to go to the analog swing again because I was really struggling with the 3-click swing. But I was playing it and I felt that Chambers Bay was a really difficult course. I think it still is a difficult course on Rory McIlroy PGA Tour. But I thought the greens were difficult back in the day, and having played the Golf Club 2, I have to admit that the Golf Club 2 is absolutely head and shoulders above PGA Tour. Don't get me wrong, I could still go in and play PGA Tour and probably get back into the way of it if I started playing it again. But the way that the Golf Club 2 works is just a lot better. I mean, it's it's just a far better game. I mean, you look at all aspects of it. To me, it's just better. It's just better in all aspects. But the putting especially, because PGA Tour has got you basically get your putt, and whatever it is, uphill, downhill, you punch in the number. So your marker system is actually the distance you're going to putt. And when you swing back an analog stick, obviously you can overswing, but I just felt the putting was so much easier in PGA Tour. But when you go to the Golf Club 2, it is totally different. When I played the Masters at the weekend there, putting really is feel, and that, to be honest, that's what putting is. It's not it's not something you can actually teach people to in a kind of tutorial, because it is totally about feel. And I think the Golf Club 2's actually got the kind of putting control in the game. I think they've got it absolutely right on the head. It's to me, I think it's perfect. Frustrating at times, but I think they've got it really. I think it's well done. And I just played Magnolia National there in the Masters, and the green speeds there were just so difficult, which is exactly what it is at Augusta or on the real course. In fact, an example, I had a putt on the 16th, I think it was round 2, played a fantastic shot into the pin. The pin was at the sort of right hand side of the green, just in front of the bunker, in that kind of corner. I think I played, I don't know if it was a 7-iron or something. I played it into the pin. I think either 6 or 7 foot away from the cup. Problem was, I had a downhill putt. I mean, it was 7 foot, say, and I think it was quite a number of inches down to the pin. But then that whole green beyond the pin sloped and then sloped further. So it was all downhill, and I had a breaking putt, probably maybe about a foot break in that 7 foot putt. So it was quite a bit of break on it, and that is such a difficult putt in the Golf Club 2. That is almost the kind of putt where, maybe looking back on it, I should have played it a lot. I should just have tapped it, and I did tap it initially. But with a putt like that, it's almost, I would probably even say that it's almost impossible to stop that close to the hole, unless you almost barely tap it. And I missed the cup, not by much. It basically just it didn't catch the lip, but it wasn't far off it, and that ball actually ended up running off the green. So that's the kind of thing that you've got in the Golf Club 2. It's night and day between that and PGA Tour. And as I say, PGA Tours, I found it to be not a bad game. It had its flaws. The the tour mode was just absolute pants. But I actually made the most of the tour mode when I had it. So, but I don't know if I'll ever get back into EA Sports PGA Tour. It's going to take me a few rounds to get back into like the kind of standard that you need to be. But I don't really know if I want to spend time on it. Um, as I say, the putting just is a lot easier. A Golf Club 2 is just so. It's such a good game. And when you play well, you get a lot out of it. You feel as if you've played well, especially when you're in control of your game. FIFA. I'm playing FIFA. I mean, I got that. I say I got it free. I got it bundled in with the PlayStation Pro. I'm enjoying FIFA. It's a good game. I've been thinking about maybe picking up from where I left off on Alex Hunter in 17. Did I actually delete 17 from my? I might have done on my old PlayStation to make up room. So I don't know if it would maybe have saved my old 17 save. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I was actually maybe thinking of maybe even just starting the Alex Hunter story again. But I don't know. I would need to commit to it, I think. Ghost Recon. The show 17, maybe don't play that as much. I did have my career modes going, but I don't know. Tour de France as well. I need to get into that. I need to get the kind of strategy, but I might start doing videos on that too. I've got a lot of stuff now. I'm almost to the point where I've got too much. I've got too many games that I can play. PT that was that Resident Evil. Was that the kind of precursor to? Was that even anything to do with Resident Evil PT? It's a kind of weird, kind of horror type thing. I got that free. There's Resident Evil. Amnesia. I might actually delete that off just to free up room. It's okay. It's kind of. I think there's like three. Let's see. I think there's like three. Is there 3 story modes? Yeah, Dark Descent, Justine, and a Machine for Pigs. It's all kind of like puzzle solving and stuff, but I don't know. I may free up space. I can always re-download. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually just going to delete it because I can re-download it at a later point. Destiny, which I've got the disc for. Rocket League, I just don't. I've got it, but it's one of those games that again I'm almost at the point where I've got too much. This War of Mine, the little ones, that's actually not a bad game. I need to really get into the way of playing it, but it's quite a good concept. Super Meat Boy, it's just a weird little kind of platformy puzzle type thing. But yeah, that was my experience playing Rory McIlroy. Graphically, it's still nice. It plays well enough, but I don't know. I don't know even if EA Sports will ever come back with a PGA Tour. I mean, they could blow everybody out of the water. I mean, but I'm at the point now where I'd have to look into the game before I actually bought it. Every other year, it was just take my money and I'll get the game. I never even really. I didn't think about not buying it because I always liked my PGA Tour games. So, but now, if they did bring out another game, I'd probably have to look into it and make sure that it is what it is, and it was going to be a good game. I mean, PGA Tour, Rory McIlroy has been out. When did that actually come out? It was St Andrews was the Open Championship, which was what 2014. 15. I just check because I can remember watching the golf at the time, and I got it delivered like that morning, and I can remember playing it. Let's see, St Andrews. It would be 2015 because St Andrews is always on. It's every 5 years, if I remember. I'll just double check. Let's just see the Open. Yeah, it was Zach Johnson that won the 144th Open Championship. Yeah, 2015. It's every 5 years now. I went into the roster 1990, 95, 2000, 2005, 2010, 2015, so it'll be 2020 that they'll have the next one. So 2015 is. In fact, is 2 years? I thought it was longer than that. No, hold on, I need to think. I thought it was actually older than that. I'm typing in EA Sports. So I mean, I don't know if they will ever come back with a PGA Tour. 2014. So maybe it wasn't St Andrews. No, it was. Yeah, it was 2015. I mean, I suppose it's 2.5 years old now. Well, two and a bit. Yeah, it was a 2015 Open Championship. I thought it was actually older than that. The game was rebuilt from scratch. Reception 6.5 out. I mean, it wasn't the worst game ever made, but I still think the transition to Rory McIlroy was I think it was a bad move on EA Sports. I can see how they thought that Rory McIlroy was the best person. To be honest, you could have put somebody else in the cover and it probably would have been better, or just made it PGA Tour and it just dropped the golfer. Um, and I think as well that losing the Masters as well was not a good move. Um, what do we see? But yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't even know in the pipe works if EA Sports are even thinking about making a game. I think if you go to their website, um, they still got Rory McIlroy there. It's everybody else is up at the NHL 18, FIFA 18, Madden 18, NBA Live 18, UFC 3 is coming out I think next year, but there's just nothing. Let's check the news on EA Sports. PGA Tour May patch update. I mean, that's the last Oakmont Country Club as well. February patch notes. I mean, it's just dead. It's been dead for well over. In fact, was that May patch date? Was that last year? It wasn't this year, I don't think. I don't know if it tells you. Yeah, I think that was last year. But there's been nothing since then. I mean, even if they'd still put courses out, at least, they've just completely severed ties. But there's no real news about anything in terms of like another game coming out. I mean, if you put EA Sports, PGA Tour, see this Sunday, 2018. That golf game has been shelved. But you just wonder. You just wonder if they're even thinking about bringing another golf game. But see, to be honest, at this point in time, I don't even really. It's not that I don't. I'd probably like to see them come back and maybe just have a different take, because I think EA Sports were good at doing this sort of the career mode, and maybe like a kind of Alex Hunter story mode in it would be quite good. Like taking up an up and coming PGA Tour player that's maybe heading off the kind of amateur ranks, then heading to the web.com and trying to, forge his way through that and get to the PGA Tour. I think that could be quite a good scenario to play. And it's something that EA Sports has actually done in FIFA and also in Madden. And I was going to say that's 2K that's done that. I don't know. I don't know if there's someone in the NBA. But it's quite a good thing. I'd quite like to see that. And I think that the tour mode or the career mode could be quite good. But I'm quite happy with the Golf Club 2. If I'm really honest, I think the Golf Club 2 is a fantastic game. And you could almost say, do you really need EA Sports? And to be honest, you don't. Because the Golf Club 2 is fantastic, I think. That's taken over as the. In fact, there's not really that many golf games. In fact, I'd probably actually say, is there any other golf games out? I don't think there is. But anyway, I'm going to head off and call it a day here because my wife has just entered the building. So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye. I'm just going to be